story straight with a second. I was trying to come up with something that I would hope you guys will know, but like, but it's really, I don't know if I share that with the world. I may do something different and just say that one for myself because I don't want to come off like I'm singing when I'm what I'm singing about. Like it's just I don't want to make it seem like that. So yeah, you got to switch up sometimes. I'm trying to switch it up. I'm trying to work it. Switch it on up. Maybe, but you know what? It was a song I did a long time ago. I just did it a couple of minutes ago. I recorded it, but I don't know how it looks, so I gotta watch it and edit it. See if I want to post it on here or not. What is it? Oh, I know what it is. I know exactly what it is. They can talk all they want to. God still loves you. God will have the last say. They can talk about you and say what they want and say whatever they say. But our Lord and Savior, He would have the last say. Said God will have His way. He will have His way. Said God will have His way. It's one of my favorites. I got look. I'm surprised I was able to sing that song like I did because the original version sounds real good to me. I love it. I don't give a damn how I love, even though I looked a fucked up mess, but it was what it was. It wasn't about what I had on. It was about what I was singing about. Happy is his way, but it was one part in the song where I kind of copied that part from a song that I heard from I can't tell you guys. I don't want to be telling all my secrets because I'm off other people sometimes. So therefore, I put it in my own little way, in my own little mixed way. Yes, indeed. A lot of people can't tell where I get certain things from. Even though I am like a walking radio, I still bite off of certain people and artists. Yes, indeed. Now I don't bite off, trying to, try to sing like how they sing, but I'm just biting on maybe a little lyric here and there. I may hear a little, something that may hit, get my attention to the point where I'd be like, oh, I may can come up with a little jingle, on the side for the time being. I'm just saying. But yeah, I'm thinking about that. I'm thinking about other things too. But yes, indeed, I have so many ideas, so many ideas. But yes, indeed, that's one of my favorite songs for the time being. And I'm not going to lie to you, it's one of my favorites. I was listening to it maybe yesterday in the cold. I was just, hitting what I was hitting for the time being, and then I also was listening to me. Sometimes I have a habit of listening to me. But, sometimes, when you do your own little music, you can like what you like for a long period of time, for a long span of time, like shit, like for real. I don't mind listening to other artists, but I like to listen to me too sometimes too as well. Because I'm not doing this for fun. I'm doing this for, if someone can, if I come across the right producer or somebody, and what they call them, engineers, or whoever may see it. I want that's why I got so many of them out there. They can work me, work on me, maybe, and all that other stuff. But I don't want to really be none of that. I don't want to be that lame. I want to be behind the scenes, and whatever's out there, I'll put it out there. Hopefully you guys are like, mm-hmm. And what also, I guess I do a live performance. If better yet, if I did took it really, really, or if I took it really, really serious, I just get around my own little, I don't know if I have to get a van or something, And this would be if I had like a lot of people around me. I'm just kind of hypothetically speaking, because honestly, you gotta know some people that likes to do really like to do what you like to do, and that's down for the dream. Because not only you making it happen for yourself, and also the other people are still they still making it happen for them too as well. Even though hey, it just comes along with the territory. You may win, you may win some, you may not, you may not get a good night, but at the same time, hell, you still making it happen. If I was really serious about that singing shit, I would definitely be that person. Mm-hmm. Oh, that water was so good. I wish I had some. Look, I'm not gonna even lie to you guys. I wish I had some Coca Cola or better yet, some sweet tea. I got some in the in the kitchen, man. I want to just crack one open, boil me some hot water, give me few tea bags, but I don't have any sugar. I don't have any. I don't have, and like look, I don't also done use all my brown sugar up because when you don't have the white sugar, you can use brown sugar. Just make sure it's on the stove and it's heating up so it can dissolve a little faster. So while the tea is all that shit, is dissolving and getting, the water's changing colors, yeah, that shit would be perfect. Honestly. Hmm. But you're supposed to pour it in there after you get the water. That you after you get the water, really, I think a certain color. Yeah, maybe when it comes when it comes like a little darkish brown. Yeah, it'd be like a darkish brown. But it'd be good though. It'd be real good. I'll be fucking that shit up. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was fucking it up yesterday. No, 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 I say probably like 3 days ago. I had made some, and usually we get a pickle jar, and we'll make a lot, and we'll put that motherfucker outside. See, I never knew about this. See, I had to learn this from other people that's from the country, and we'll put that. Look, when I was a kid, we'll put that pickle jar outside and just let the sun, shine on it while it's out there. And boy, you bring that motherfucker back in, get you some ice cubes, and you pull you up something right there. Boy, thank me later. Look, you guys still can do it. You can, and honestly, you don't even have to make a lot. It can be for your own little personal. That's what I would do. Shit, but my ass like to drink a lot, so I like sweet stuff. Even though I don't eat it like that. Like I can't really have too many sweets. But when I do, I tears it up. But I ain't no fat ass nigga over here just down in cakes. Even though I can, like I can look. I ain't gonna lie to you. I can go to the sandwich place, give me a look. I can go to Subway, even though I love Subway, but I really like pizza. I can eat a large by myself. I don't need any help with that. When I tell you I will go to town at a buffet, I ain't been to one yet, and I want to go back. You know why? I want to have about two or three plates. I'm gonna have my dessert plate, and I'm gonna have my food plate, and I'm gonna have me a little salad on the side. And I may have a sweet tea. I may have a lemonade. I don't know if I want a Coke because really Coke kind of fill you up a little bit. But I put that to the side. But I'm gonna have me some water. I ain't gonna be having no alcohol. I ain't gonna do all that. You know. Mm-mm. And look, I say that for later after everything done got digested and and out and everything. I say that for later. Give me a little while and start all over again. I ain't finna rush it. Have the bubble guts. Who has time for that? You laying in bed and that happens to you. Look, I ain't gonna lie to you. It was been a few times where I almost got caught. Look, caught in a puddle, in a full puddle. But that thank goodness that wasn't me. I caught myself. You got my look. I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes your body can trick you. You think something's gas, it's something else. You got to be careful and make sure you wipe good because I don't want to smell you. A lot of people asses. I don't want to smell no smelly ass person. Make sure your ass is fresh. Wash your ass. I'm gonna for instance, if I was around you and I'm musty, I'm sure you'll tell me. You're like, hey, Castro, you a little musty, you a little tart. You know, you'll tell me. You just tell me I stink. Yeah, you smell like ass. And that would encourage me to want to hop in some water, maybe maybe get a little capsule of bleach. Old folks used to do that, so there ain't nothing wrong with that little capsule of bleach. You know, but yeah, it depends on how stanky you are. Some folks are really up there, bad, and they can't. They are immune to their own funk. Can you be immune to nastiness and look a nasty ass smell? That's like sweating in your sheets and ain't washing your ain't washing your sheets. You know that smell gonna be on your sheets. So and then you want to hop right back in it, knowing it's gonna be on your sheets. You should wash that shit. Get up and wash it. And I be trying to tell. I have been that one friend. Sometimes you gotta make sure that you are. You ain't walking around smelling like that. I've been that one friend. I used to tell my friends when they, I didn't tell them in like bad way, but I just like throw it out there, like make sure you always got deodorant on. I do it like that. Make sure you fresh. And that's and look, as me throwing that out there, that should hint. That should be like a hint. Always stay fresh. See, look, I'm helping you, and look, you helping me. Look, I ain't gonna lie, and I hope, and hopefully they can catch the advice for wisdom. Look, I learned it from somebody else, so therefore I'm gonna pass it on down to friends. You got to. Look, it used to kill me when people walk around here and they can't smell themselves. Look, if I can smell you outside your clothes, that's a problem within itself. I don't want to be around you for too long. Mm-mm. And then I don't want to go to certain places with you either, because you'll have people thinking that I smell like that too. And I don't. I know me. I washes my ass. I don't want to smell me. Mm-mm. As soon as I get a stench, or as soon as something feel a little, I don't know, it just feel like it ain't. It's a little moist, a little, I don't know, you know. As soon as I smell it, if I'm look water, hot water. It is either shower or tub. Either shower or bath. We're hopping in the tub. Yes, indeed. And if I ain't got no tub, I'm hopping in the shower. You know, honestly, I'm getting in there. And I'm changing clothes, underclothes too. All that shit going to the motherfucking to the what do you call that damn thing? I forget what they call that hoe. Yeah, we're gonna put all this shit in the laundry basket. Yes, indeed. We'll take it out. We'll take it out Saturday. Saturday or Sunday, it depends. Okay, on the amount, on what it is, but it's still gonna get washed regardless. You know, I don't play that. I can't lay down. How can I lay? Look, for instance, how can people lay down with each other and you funky? You know, mm, I can only imagine. I can only imagine. Ain't no way in hell. Ain't no way in hell. Anybody that anybody that know me and they don't fuck with me, they'll tell you I was never funky, never funky. Always made sure my shit was. I had all my shit together. Yes, indeed, shade and all, from the top to the bottom. Okay, from the front to the back. Yes, indeed, everything was good. Mm-hmm. Yeah, look. If the tennis shoes was a little funky or tart, hey, they got some powder in them too. Yes, they did. But everybody know I promise you, no complaints. I gotta go check on my food. I'm making some tilapia tonight, and I'm gonna be having some rice and potatoes with it. But I'm trying to make some pork chops when I get home from what I gotta do. Ooh, it's burning up. Oh hell no. Ooh, oh Lord no. Ooh, hold on, you guys. Oh my goodness, this whole entire time I'm up in here thinking that it's cooking and it's cooking. Oh my goodness, that's what I get for being on the phone. I should have my ass in here. So you can't be in other places. You can't be in other places. You mess around and burn your shit up. That's what I get though. That's exactly what I get. I can't lie. That's what I get. It is what it is. But I'm still gonna eat it though. I don't waste food. I don't give a damn. Shit, ain't a little crisp ain't never hurt nobody. It's a little crisp. I'm just saying I'm gonna soak this whole tonight. I should be off by the morning. Yes indeed. Yes indeed. But you know what? Shout out to all the clean folks out there. Look, I appreciate you. I know I ain't I know I ain't smelt you, but I appreciate you. All of you, all you fresh, washing your clothes. Hey, ain't nobody gotta tell you, what to do. That's what I'm talking about. Ain't lazy, ain't willing to sit in your own filth, your own funk for days. That's been times where I done seen the same drawers on the same ass. I'm like, and they had a nerve to sag. I'm like, what? Like, I know that ass is dirty. I ain't lying to you. I seen it for myself. Color and all. I'm like, damn. That's how you rocking it out. I know. Look, I know it's not another pair of the same color boxes. I know from what I've seen. I'm like, nah, that nigga right there, nah. Somebody ain't watching. Somebody ain't watching. For real. They be on Instagram all the time. I see that shit all the time on Instagram. But it's the truth. Somebody's not watching. Yeah, I'm gonna fix my plate so I can go to sleep. It's gonna be a long ass day tomorrow, so I gotta get ready for it. Gotta get ready for it. Gotta get ready for it. I wish on my food, but honestly, it ain't too much to really show. It don't look too it ain't Instagram approve it will really it ain't approved picture it ain't picture ready. I put it like that. It ain't picture ready. And look, y'all will not approve of it. Like this is not Instagram finest. It's some nigga named Joe. Shit, hey. He done fix this after he done got off work. After he done got off a motherfucking work, he done fix himself some fish. That shit look like slop. I'm just saying. You know that nigga to put no effort in that shit. You know it. It's the truth. I didn't. Shit, I'm just I say this shit about well I say the rice and string beans. I say that's been said about 2 days now. But I'm gonna do my shit tonight. Well, the fish is fresh, but the shit was frozen. Everything was frozen. And I have to clean this mess up. Yes, indeed. It's alright. It's alright. I'm tired of this bullshit. Can someone help me out of this game that these niggas play? These games that have you going to jail for the wrong shit that you made me. Oh shit, I can't get this in here. I gotta wait. Y'all don't mind me. I come up with crazy shit. Oh my goodness. Okay, you guys. I'm finna get up on off because I have to fix me something to eat. Okay, I do appreciate you guys for coming on through for a brother. I didn't overdo it today. I don't think I did. But I think I want to shave my head. But I think I may have to wait. Just wait on it. But it's been real. I appreciate you guys for coming on through and viewing me. And on that note, you guys, I'm up on out of here. All right, you guys. Peace. I'm sleepy.